Are you guys ready for some squeals on wheels? This is Mega Freak 400 with more DKC3. And I believe that's a reference to back in the 90s. There was all the 90s VHS, all the but yeah, the 90s were awesome. I mean, I'm a 90s child. 90s was awesome. Nothing beats VHS, not even DVD. VHS, it's just classic. But no, but seriously, there was a program. I think it's gone now, but Meals on Wheels. I believe that's a reference to that, but I'm pretty sure most of the levels in this Donkey Kong Country, I don't know about 2, but definitely 3 are like puns. And the other thing about a lot of the levels in this game are they all have some sort of gimmick. And I hate to use the word gimmick because whenever you hear the word gimmick, people think, oh, it's bad. But, you know, gimmick's not a bad thing. It's just a lot of people think it's bad. It's like one of those, you know, you hear, yeah, you can ride it on barrel if you want to. That was a complete accident. But, stuff like that, you hear the word, and it's like a rant for that matter. Usually, and at this point, I've gotten to the point that I'm 100% fine with ranting, or using the word rant, but usually when people hear the word rant, they usually think of rant being a bad thing. At least some people do. I think usually I do rant, so yeah, I usually think of rant like a ranting person just crazily ranting away. I don't think I'm crazy. I might be. And yeah, I died here. I'm just gonna cut that out. So yeah, that's what was it talking about? Yeah, you hear things like you hear being you know, you hear the word rant, or you hear the word I'm having a mind fart. I can't remember what I was talking about. Anyway, I do want to pose a question. What is love? And I'm serious. We're not gonna break into song. I'm not gonna break into song. At least not yet. But you know, if you actually think about it, what truly is love? I mean, you get down to, if you want to get to the technical aspect, love is a word that is used to personify the feeling or emotion of loving, of what, you know, love is. It's just, you know, a symbol. Love, the word, is a symbol used to describe the emotion. However, I mean, love is not really an easy emotion to understand, personally. I just was thinking about it. I mean, it's a very simple topic. It's a very, you know, one you actually don't need to even think in depth to, but when you actually think about it, you know, happiness is like, you know what happiness is. Oh, I'm happy. You know, I got a brand new balloon. I'm happy. I'm jumping up and down. Sad, my balloon popped into pieces. I'm sad. Mad, a clown kicked me. I'm angry at that clown. I don't know. But you know, those emotions are straightforward. They're easy to understand. Love isn't. I mean, there's love for like your mom, your brothers. You know, that's caring, deep care, I guess, for that. But I guess I'm talking about more romantic love, because you know, I honestly, I'm not one for romance personally. I've never been I'm not really that romantic. Not that I can't be romantic, but I'm really not one. I haven't really been ever into the whole dating thing. But I've been thinking about it. In our society, we have, you know, kids, middle schoolers. My brothers were dating in middle school. I think in elementary school, for that matter. Dating. It's almost like marriage, and yeah, I threw Dixie up there. Marriage and almost all of that has become less in this society, I guess, is the thing, because you have. In the past, people got married, you know, it was, oh, I care, I love them, I want to spend the rest of my life with them, you know, that sort of thing. And I'm using marriage because that's usually what, you know, usually if you love someone a lot, you usually marry them. You don't have to, but that in at least the society I live in, or most societies, if you love someone, you marry them and spend the rest of your life with them. But, you know, it's changed. It's, you know, people say no, and I'm not going to delve into it because I don't want to get into that debate. It's too complex. But people saying we can't allow gay marriage because it would change, redefine the word marriage. But marriage has been redefined already. The fact that marriage has become less permanent. The fact that we don't. you know, it used to be marriage was, you know, we stayed together forever. I mean, my grandparents, and yeah, even again, they were born in the 30s, so we're gonna go there. At that time, before World War II, I guess I'll say, before World War II, marriage was more permanent. It's still more permanent, maybe not as much as in the past, but it was still more permanent. After World War II, like, I think it actually has a lot to do with the women. Not to be sexist, I'm not being sexist, but it has to do a lot with the women being more active and stuff. Because it seems like a lot of people are trying to get married earlier. They're getting married earlier, and they're trying to find their true romance, true love, early on in life. And then the marriages don't last. That could be accounted on a few things. It could be the fact that you could say that they're not in love, but again, what is love? What exactly is love? Because you know, the thing is, you have usually when they get married, I've seen like 19-year-olds get married, sometimes 20-year-olds. Really, if you think about it, that's way too. I mean, I honestly can't say that I know everything in life. I'm still, you know, you're still constantly growing. You're still constantly growing intelligent, more in tune with things. And honestly, the fact that people are getting married in their 20s, I think that's a part of it, because you don't truly know each other, because you're still changing. So, you know, you may fall in love. You might deeply care about someone. And I guess the thing is love deeply caring, or is there something more about it? Is there something, you know, again, I'm a true romantic, I guess, but, you know, is there something about love, when you love someone that you want to spend the rest of, I guess the thing is do people consider loving someone, spending the rest of their life with them, and if you end up getting a divorce, are you no longer in love, or is there something more to it? Is it more... Is spending time with someone, is that truly loving someone? You know, is it something more in depth, like, you know, again, it's hard for me even to decipher, because it's really, if you think about it, love isn't straightforward. It's actually very, and you know, honestly, the question is, does love exist? Is there even such a thing as love? You know, I get love for family, but I'm talking about romantic love. Is there such a thing as romantic love? Can you, truly, what is it? Is it, again, most of the definition is just, you know, wanting to spend your life with someone, wanting to deeply, you know, care for someone, but. I guess, if you think about it, is that really a fair definition? Is there more to it than that? You know, you look at couples who have stayed together all their lives. You know, is it just because they want to stay together and they don't want to feel, you know, what do they have? You know, what... And I'm actually more or less asking people, because I'm really interested in people's opinions, because I'm truly not 100% sure on what my opinion is, because I really, you know, it's not, I honestly don't think it's an easy topic. I think it's a very complex thing. I mean, you think about symbols, you think about word play, you know, people think that, you know, words just are straightforward meanings. No, they're really complex. Words are just shells that have meaning, and love is one of these words whose meaning is very complex. More complex if you the more you think about it, the more complex it gets. But the whole thing with marriage is becoming less permanent. So, you know, does that mean that our society is becoming more loveless? Are we becoming less loving society? Is that a fair thing to say? If our divorce rate is going up and it's the highest probably that's been in history? I don't know if that's 100% true. Does that mean that our society is now less loving because of it, or is that not? You know, is that fair to say that, you know, is marriage equated to loving? Does marriage equal love? You know, again, what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. I had to say that because, you know, I've been waiting all episode to just say that. Don't hurt me no more. What is love? Okay. Stop saying, because this is awesome music. I love the tree song. And I like how, you know, the look for this level is a little more, it's kind of got like this, I guess, majestic feel with the kind of, the colors are, you know, they're like a, you know, nice, light red, light crimson red kind of look to it. It's kind of cool. Right here we have the main mechanic of this level is the Springin Spiders. Yeah, that was the word I was thinking of earlier that I forgot was gimmick. I don't know, I just remembered it now. It's one of those things. Yeah. the Springin Spiders. They're named Nids, and these are one of the things out there that some people consider animal buddies. They're really not animal buddies, to be honest. Oh, I didn't mention it. We saw another animal buddy that appeared in Squeals on Wheels called Perry the Parallel Bird. Like parallel, like the main use of Perry is to get extra goodies, because he can reach things above, or she or he can reach things above you. But if he gets hit by, usually there's bees in the way, or buzzers. Actually, they're called buzzers in this game, or buzz. You have to be careful with that. And you get him to the end of the level, usually you'll get like you know, a colored 1-up balloon, which is worth more. But that's about almost all the time I have. Actually, yeah, wait, no, I'm gonna go down and I missed the G. There's actually a swooper, which is a bird that you can use to get the G over there, but I've missed it by accident. But that's about all the time I have. This has been Mega Freak 100, reminding you that peanut butter and jelly is awesome.